Caztec here, and I'm going to be showing you a fletching guide from levels 1 to 99. Now, as I say in all my videos, there are many guides out there. This guide is just purely nice and simple. It's not going to blow your mind with information, it's just going to be nice and simple. A simple way to get to 99, and then an alternative method, which some people do, but it's just dependent on how much money you can spend, really. So enjoy. Okay, so one of the first things I'm going to talk to you about is banks. Now, you can just do this in any bank. You can do it in anywhere, Edgeville, Varrock, Lumbridge, anywhere you want. However, some people choose specific spots to go and train their fletching, purely because kind of different areas, less people or whatever. However, one of the most popular is Berthorpe, which is one of the home teleports, which is now the starting area, I believe. And you've got this chest just here, which is just a left click bank, like most of them are now, but this one's just a bit more easier as there's no way of you talking to a banker unless you talk to this guy here. But yeah, it's just kind of on its own. However, there are a fair few people who train here. However, if you've got a computer that will basically allow you to have no lag while playing, for example, my computer, I don't get any lag whatsoever. So yeah, you can, like, it's alright to have a load of people around with you because you join in conversation and you recommend different techniques to each other and everything like that. However, if you do want to go on your own, Soul Wars is a recommended place, and sometimes people do it in the Rogue's Den, which is also in Berthorpe. It's just down in the thieving spot under the bar. Okay, so from levels 1 to 10, you are going to do arrow shafts. Now, the only thing that's required while doing fletching is the logs that you're going to do and a knife, unless you're stringing bows or whatever, but we'll get to that later on. But for now, you're just going to do arrow shafts, which is going to require you to do 257 logs, which, as you can see, will cost you on average about 38k. However, prices may vary from when you watch this video. Plus, you might add the 5%, or you might drop 5%, depends on what you want to pay. However, you can also cut these, so if you want to cut these, then just head to Lumbridge, as I'm going to do now. Okay, so if you have decided to cut them instead of buying them, then just home teleport to Lumbridge, which is where I recommend doing it, and you'll be here if you use the lodestone. If you use the runes, then I believe you'll just kind of, I think you kind of like come over here or just by the castle gates or whatever. But yeah, and just follow the route that I'm running. This is just a easy place that I recommend, purely because it's got a load of trees there. Not very many people do it here or anything like that. But you're just going to run up past the general store and past the EOC, and you'll come into this kind of wooded area here. As you can see, there are a lot of trees, so you're not going to get stuck, and by the time you've kind of cut, for example, these two, and you've kind of moved on, then the first one's usually back because they have a very low respawn rate. So if you do decide to cut them, then all you're going to need is a knife and a hatchet. However, if you've got a high wood cutting level, then just use the bronze hatchet because it's going to cut them quick anyway. And you will also have a knife in your tool belt as well. So once you've got the log, all you want to do is just left click and use the knife and choose the, you always say arrow shaft star over, and as you can see you get 15, and you just want to go fletch, and there you go. It would just do that. You'll get 5 XP per one, but obviously you'll have a full inventory. And as I said, you want to do 257 of these. You can buy them or cut them, depends on how much money you want to spend, but it's not going to take you long to cut a total of 257. So the next step is 10 to 25. So now that you're level 10, you're going to want to do regular longbows, and this is just cutting them, not stringing them. Now, as you can see, this is 665 logs, which is going to cost you 98k when this video was made. So if you want to go ahead and cut these and stay where I showed you in the first step, or go ahead and buy them and stand at wherever the banks. So yeah, you can either cut them or buy them, it is your choice, and as I said, you want to do this from levels 10 to 25. Okay, so now that you're level 25, you're going to want to do oak longbows. This is again just cutting them, not stringing them, and you're going to want to do this from 25 to 40. Now as you can see, it's going to take you 1,176 logs, which is going to cost you 88k when this video is made. Now you can cut these, and if you wish to cut these, then go to where I'm going to show you now. Okay, so if you do wish to cut them instead of buy them, then I recommend this place, which is in Draenor Village, which as you can see is just around the corner from the bank. So the bank is just around here, so it is for easy access. There's the bank just in there. So yeah, you come just around here, just between these two fences, and they have one oak tree here and one oak tree here. Now as I said, you're going to want to cut 1,176 of them if you choose not to buy them, and that will get you to level 40. Now again, bring your best hatchet with you, and if you've got a knife in your tool belt, then you don't need to bring one. But I'm just using a bronze, that's probably why it's taking me so long to cut, even though I do have 99 wood cutting. But yeah, basically you're going to cut these, and once you've got a log, which should take you quicker than me, but I am using a bronze, and even though I should still cut it quick since I've got 99, you don't. But yeah, again, craft, knife, and you're going to be doing oak shield bows, which is unstrung, and just fletch them again, and there you go, 25 XP per one. And as I said, you want to do that all the way to level 40, and the bank is just there for you to keep running back and forth. However, seeing as it is 1,176 logs, if you have the money to spend, I do recommend buying them, as it will speed the process up insanely faster. Okay then, so from levels 40 to 55 you're going to want to do willow longbows. So for this you're going to need to go ahead and either cut or buy 3,119 logs, which as you can see will cost you 90,451 GP. I do recommend buying these, as 90k isn't a horrible amount to ship out just for kind of quite a big step in your 99 really. So but if you do wish to cut them, then you can follow the next step and see how to do that. Okay, so if you don't want to buy the willow logs, then what you want to do is you want to head just behind Draenor Bank, which is around the corner from the oak logs, which I showed you in the previous stage. If you have a look at the mini-map, you'll be able to see that. In fact, you can see the bank there, and you would literally run around the outside and you'd come around here. Now, you can cut willows here, however there is many other places. However, if you're a free-to-play member, then willows is going to be a pain, because there is a hell of a lot of people at willow logs in pretty much every free world. But you can find empty members worlds. However, I'm not going to stay here, so I just jumped there quick. And if you notice, I did decide to get my dragon hatchet out, as if it took me that long to cut an oak log, I'm not going to stay there. So once you've reached level 40, as I said, you're going to want to do willows, and you're going to be doing willow longbows, and again that is unstrung. So you just want to go craft, knife again, and it's willow, well it's called willow shield bow now, I do apologise, and just hit fletch. And there you go, you gain 41.5 XP per one, and you're going to want to do this all the way to 55. Okay, so for the cheap and kind of slow way, but it's still not terribly slow, to be honest. A lot of people do this, and it is recommended by a lot of people. That is from levels 55 all the way to 99, you're going to be doing maple shield bows, and that is unstrung. Now, as you can see, it's going to take you 220,717. So 220k is going to take you to cut, and that will get you 99. However, you may be thinking, I'm not doing that many for 11.4 mil. That is, by the way, at medium price. That isn't added any percentages or anything. But basically, when you've cut all of the 220k, you will have 220k maple shield bows unstrung. Now, if you take a look, the same amount of maple shield bows are selling for 20 mil. So you're going to be making, if they sell for that price, you will make on average an 8.6 mil profit. However, they do sell slow. However, at times you can sell large amounts. So, I mean, you could sell 60k of them at once, and then kind of sell them as you're going. So maybe every 10k, put them in the grand exchange. By the time you've done another 10k, the first 10k may be gone, and just keep doing this all the way through. Now, if you do manage to do this, then you would have achieved your 99 by the end of this. However, do not cut them. If you're gonna do this way, make sure you buy them. If you try and cut 220k, you're gonna be taking a hell of a lot longer than what I should. Okay, so if you do have the money to spend and you don't wish to do the 220k maple logs from 55 to 99, then you want to move on to this step, which is from 55 to 70, and that is stringing maple longbows as well as cutting them. Now, for this you are going to have to buy 4,923 logs as well as 4,923 bowstring. Now, if you notice, the logs are going to cost you 255k. So if you go ahead and get the same amount of bowstring, it is going to cost you 566k, and this is both medium price, so overall you're going to be spending on average about 821k. That is on medium price. Now, if you are going to do this, you are going to get 70 fairly quick. It doesn't take long to cut and string 4.9k logs. Okay, so now for the second step of the expensive way but more convenient. From 70 to 99, you're going to be stringing yew shield bows, which is the equivalent to a yew longbow. For those of you who haven't kind of realised the recent updates. So from 70 to 99, you have to do 81,979k logs, which also stringing, you'll then have to buy 81,979 bowstring. So if you're buying, the cost of the logs, as you can see, is 43 million. Then if you went ahead and then brought the same amount of bowstring, you're going to be spending 9.4 mil on bowstring as well. However, here's the kind of good thing about this. If you do decide to do the yew shield bows, once you have strung them, so once you have strung 81,979 yew shield bows, they actually sell for 53 million. So to buy the logs and the bowstring together, and once you've strung them, it's going to cost you 52.4 mil. However, once you've actually strung them, they may not sell straight away, but they will sell eventually, as they can be in high demand at times. You will actually gain a 1.1 mil profit, depending on how much you drop the price by or whatever. If you have reached your 99, then congratulations. It was a bit of a drag, but you got there in the end. If you are working on it, then I wish you the best of luck with it, and I hope you achieve it as soon as possible. But anyway, if you have achieved it, then what you want to do is you want to home teleport to Caztec, or use your runes to Sears Village and run down. Well, Camelot teleport, which as you can see is 5 airs, 1 law. Or you can just home teleport, which I'll show you now, and it's this one here. So if you teleport to Sears Village, it's just up there. So as you can see, they are very close, but you will actually, if you home teleport, then you will appear just over in the far lodestone, as you can see in the right hand corner. So what you want to do is just want to run down and you'll find this little bow store. So go in here and you'll see Hicton, trade of Hicton, bring 99k with you, and the last item in the store should be a Fletching cape. If it's not trim, that is because Fletching is your first 99. However, it's not my first, so I've got the little T in brackets. Now, if you buy one, you'll notice you'll get the cape and the hood, both for the same price. They do come together, so you're not going to be spending 200k overall. It is only 99k. And there you go. There is your new skill cape, or your first skill cape. And now to finish this off, I will just show you the emote. Here it is from front view. and now from rear view. And there you go. That is 99 Fletching. I hope this guide helped you, or is helping you. If you have any suggestions for me to make a better, to improve on this guide at all, then let me know, because I will make an update. As you can tell, this guide was fairly simple. I'm not throwing loads of information at you, but that's how I just like it. Just because people don't want to, well, the people I speak to, for example my friends, don't want to look at a guide that's jam-packed with information. They just want a nice simple guide on how to get to this level and the most convenient way to do it. So please comment, rate, subscribe, do your normal business, and look forward to my next video really. I appreciate everything. I appreciate every subscriber I get, every comment, every like, everything. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Thank you.